Welcome to the PAYARC demonstration of the admin panel portion of the WooCommerce plugin. This is the admin panel for WooCommerce and WordPress. In order to get to the configuration panel for the plugin, you click this plugins link. Here you can see that the WooCommerce PAYARC Gateway plugin has already been installed. If you would like to configure the way that the credit card inline acceptance method works, you click this link. If you'd like to configure how the hosted checkout works, you click this link. We're going to work with the credit card input. This page shows all of the configuration options available. Most users will configure the transaction type between charge and authorization. A charge is used to capture the funds after an authorization has happened. The authorization option is used in order to authorize a capture, but to manually capture it at a later date. As you can see here, we're using the authorization method. This will require the user to go to the WooCommerce orders page, view the order details, and use the capture button within that order details page in order to actually acquire the funds. Accepted credit cards limits the credit cards which are accepted to the platform. Here you can see that we're accepting Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, Diners, and Maestro. If we didn't want to accept Maestro, we would click this X and we would click Save. And when the page refreshes, now we will only be able to work with these cards. Tokenization allows customers to securely save their payment details for future checkout. This can be enabled by checking it or disabled by unchecking it. Detailed decline messages are used to help the end users to understand what information they need to change in the event of an error. We suggest that this be checked. Debug mode is used to enable logging, which can be used to debug the situation if there are issues on the site. Here, we can show the errors or the messages on the checkout page. We can save it to a log, or we can do both. As you can see, we will do both with this setting. The connection settings are one of the primary settings that you will configure. The access token can be acquired through the PAYARC Merchant Gateway and will be input here. The environment can be live or test. Since this is a test site, we have configured test. You should use live. Now we're going to go back to the plugins configuration panel and configure the hosted checkout. Just like on the credit card configuration, we're able to set a name, a description, we're able to enable or disable the detailed decline messages, we're able to configure debug mode and the connection settings. In our situation, we're using the same connection and authentication settings from the PAYARC credit card gateway, so we leave this checkbox checked. In your case, you may be using different API tokens, so you would click this, set this to live or test, probably live, and then enter your access token. Once that's been done, you would click Save. At that point, both your hosted checkout and your credit card input are configured. Thank you.